Have you ever had a little accident? Maybe a shart? Well, join us. We're going to talk about that, unfortunately.
This is United Aholes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41, Ryan Duffley's favorite spot on the internet.
I don't think that's true. I know Ryan Duffley.
Well, he's lying to me then? Oh,
It just
God.
happened on the internet. It has to be true.
It has to be true. I said it. It's like,
Yeah.
He sits on the throne of lies.
go ahead, look it up on the fact checker websites, all you want. Snopes.com. Does Ryan Duffley love Area 41? False. Fuck it. All right. So, tends to lean toward the older of the audience, but there's times where you accidentally shit your pants. So I figured we probably should talk about it, considering the mean age of the room is getting up there to a degree. You know, we're not young guys. So I'm wondering if anyone here has shit their pants, because I hear people say, I shit my pants numerous times in my day-to-day operations. Right? Do you hear that?
almost shit my pants.
I almost shit my pants there, buddy. Yeah.
We'll start over there and see how it goes.
Brent, have you ever shit your pants, man?
Yes, I have.
My name is Brent, and I
Right out of the gate, eh?
My name is Brent, and I have shit my pants. I was almost to...
You're going to love how shit is a verb. We're giving it now.
It's a versatile word.
It is a very versatile word.
I put a TV in my bathroom so I could watch shit while I shit.
Okay, so in a previous job, I was on the road. And I was on my way to Plaster Up. So it's a long-ass drive, and they ain't a whole lot of washrooms. And something was going on down below.
Oh, the gurgle.
And you could almost hear it over the radio.
Is this the company car, too?
It's the company car. And it's like, and you get that where something moves, and you're like, oh,
That's weird. I just got my inspection done.
So I'm driving along, and I get to a patch that's rough, because this is like spring of the year, snow's gone, we haven't yet hit summer, so the potholes are plentiful and haven't been like right. So I'm thinking, if I can just make it to the gas station,
So just like a pregnant woman
I'll be okay.
going on a bumpy ride.
Right. And so I'm driving along, and I miss one of the potholes trying to swerve it. And it was like, kadunk! And you know.
Pothole.
That baby's head poked out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's drowning.
and the problem was because of the gurgle, there was no prairie dogging to be had because it was liquid shit. So I'm like,
How long did that car stink?
I was so close to this gas station.
Go back to the gas.
I was
go back to work. Oh,
I was so
shit in the
close
car,
to this
man.
gas station.
Write me up for shitting in the car.
So here's the deal. I was smart enough being on the road. I had a duffel bag. There was a change of socks,
So a shit in the duffel
change of
bag.
underwear.
He went to Beavers.
I was prepared.
He was prepared.
There
Those are the Boy
there was a complete change of clothing: shirt, pants, underwear, socks, just in case you needed them. So I'm like, well, I'm okay.
In case you robbed somebody.
No, it hadn't. That's the thing. You prepare for stuff. You prepare for stuff, and you hope it never happens. That's why you have smoke alarms, you know, just in case, but you hope you never have to use them. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I grab the pull out. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to stuff that because it's still cold enough. I got a jacket on, so I've got a place to hide. I'm like, what do I do?
Are you still driving?
What
at
do
this
I-
point?
no,
Like,
no,
are you
no.
one-handed it?
No. I'm in the parking lot for the gas station, and I'm clenching for all
Changing
I
clothes
am
in the
worth.
parking lot.
So I grab the underwear, throw it in a jacket pocket, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with the underwear? I'm not throwing it away. They're perfectly good.
They
So I
They'll never be good again.
stop it. Forensic response.
I look around.
They double pouch underwear, Brett.
I find an empty Ziploc bag that's about this high and about this wide. So I go in. You guys thought I'd get to the good point. I go into the bathroom, drop everything, clean up, put my fresh drawers on, and then I look at this and I'm like, all right, so wash them out.
Oh, God.
And then fold them up as small as I possibly can to shove them down in this Ziploc bag and zip it up and throw it in the passenger seat because I don't want to forget it in the car. That was my fear. Then I had to go home and take this Ziploc bag in the house to my wife and explain what the fuck happened to me.
I fucking wish you got pulled over. On the way home. Oh, my God.
Listen, I would have just told the story. There's no way you're making that shit up. So that was my experience
So you
with
shit your pants.
I have shit my pants. Luckily, it was not a large amount, but it was enough that I had to change.
All right, I'll cast the line out again. Mark, have you ever shit your pants?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Josh had just mentioned, I wish you would have got pulled over. Well, it did happen to me once. I was racing home from the store and I had to shit really bad, like really bad. So I had this little car and I'm driving along and pull in off of Deacon onto Maxwell and I look in my rearview mirror and it's the Suburban with the lights going. I'm like, oh God, and I'm sitting there like this and just cringing. Police officer comes up and he's like, you were speeding. I said, yeah. I said, I am. He goes, well, I said, I've got to shit and I've got to get home. He goes, okay. Don't tell anybody that I let you go. And he did. He let me go, but that's not.
Didn't say a word.
That's not when I shit myself. I was at a band practice one night, and it was about a year I was suffering with I don't know, some kind of an intestinal something where if I ate or drank something, then all of a sudden it just comes right on and like you've got to get home. Well, I was
think
at a
that's
band
called the
practice. I think so. When I was playing along and all this, I felt it, and I was like, oh God. Can't take a shit here at Duff's place. I gotta get home. So we like, hey boys, what else do you want to run through? Oh, we got 3 more songs to do. I was like, shit. Okay. Anyway, get my gear loaded up and get home, and I decide
We should do those again. You're rushing the tempo.
instead of leaving my gear in the car, I elect to remove the gear from the car. As I was picking up my amp and my guitar case, I feel this, like Brent, this big gurgle and grush, but it is not liquid shit. It is sort of a 3/4 solid with a little bit of liquid mixed in with it.
Oh, you had
And it
slush.
starts, it's like chocolate pudding, and it's running down the back of my leg, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. Every step I take, my bowels are just going, boom, 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 boom. It's filling my pants even further. Walking up the stairs, and I turn the door, and it's, oh, Jesus. And so I had the jeans like this on, brand new jeans, brand new pair of boots.
Thank God I'm not at Duff's house.
In the bathroom.
Shitting in the toilet. That'd be embarrassing.
Get into the shitter, pull my pants down, and look at the damage, and I'm like, oh, God. And thankfully, I was able to salvage my jeans, and it didn't go down into my boots. But I had shit all over the place. It was the most disgusting. And I sat there and I cried. In my shit. I did too, literally. I was just, tears coming to my eyes, and I was like, I can't believe it. I'm only 46 and I shit my pants for the first time. And I was like, oh, it was funny. It was. Now looking back, it was funny, and I have not shit my pants since. But
I haven't either.
I've come close.
That was the first and the last.
Oh my God! I do.
Try doing it when you're 19 years old in your first year of college.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, please expose on this one.
Yes.
You did shit your pants.
I have shat my pants.
Nice. Elaborate.
I
Tell.
No, there's not a story.
We're all
It was-
familiar with the concept. Your butt puckers, and then it opens, and stuff comes out.
I was
Shit comes out.
I was in college, and so I had a very healthy diet, and so I would walk home to my apartment at lunch, and halfway there, it happens, and so I have to walk the rest of the way there with like this cold liquid running down my right leg, and fuck,
It's terrible.
It's the worst feeling in the world. It is.
It is.
It is. Do you know what we're
Crazy.
talking about, Ken?
Yeah, Ken, do you know?
doctor once asked me, describe your eating habits, Moyer. And I said, well, all my shits are emergencies. Does that tell you anything? I have, shit my pants, not once. Probably not twice. 3 times.
Once.
Maybe more.
Twice, 3 times a lady.
But I will tell you about the one that required a shower afterwards. So I had stomach issues all day.
The glasses are gone.
All day while I was at work. And I must have taken a crap about 5 or 6 times throughout the run of a day. It got home and, it was one of those things where it was like, when I'm home, it's commando. If I'm in the house by myself.
That's all you want.
That's
Just commando.
I'm just all commando. And I figured, okay, horrendous day on the toilet. I think I don't have any more shit left in me. Any more shit. And I had
shat myself dry.
You mean to tell me they pay you by the hour to shit?
and so
Horrendous day on the
His
toilet.
apple
I had
grew
ripped
3 times the size that day.
I had ripped while I was home in the kitchen doing my thing or whatever. I had ripped a couple, and it was like, whew, Jesus, fuck. First I could knock the dust off the shit wagon. But they were just farts
Smells
or
like that
whatever.
car Brady used to drive for work.
So I figured that, I was still a little, gassy or whatever, but no big deal. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking away or whatever, right? And all of a sudden it's like, woo. And I said, oh, hope the cats aren't around because I got to rip one really, really bad, right?
And this is why you're commando?
And this is why I'm commando. And I don't know if anybody's ever explained this, so let me be the first to lay some Area 41 science. Farts are best when they're unencumbered. That's all I'm saying. So there I am, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, this one. And I'm there cooking away, and I'm like, what the fuck is my leg all discolored for?
These pants are broken.
And unbeknownst to me, the fart that I did earlier, maybe like 4 seconds, was now sitting on the kitchen floor. Now, when I discovered that my leg was all discovered and did a quick moonwalk back, I flew up into the air because I slipped on my shit.
No, you didn't.
And landed on my back. And the force of me hitting my back on the kitchen floor basically took every ounce of shit I had in my body. Oh my God. And in the process of getting up, like you're getting up like this, you're rolling around it and everything.
You're rolling.
What have you unleashed?
What have I done?
And so then I basically, and of course, you're running for the bathroom and everything, and the cats are like, oh, Daddy, what's going on? And everything. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want to clean shit off your fur. Into the bathroom, into the shower.
Oh my God.
I don't want to clean
Yeah.
shit off your face.
Okay, so to summarize all that,
I'd say the ribbon goes to Ken.
King shitter.
we need to get him a fucking trophy. So you farted, shit, didn't realize it, farted again, then realized the fart before was a shit, ran down your leg, you look on the floor, you slip on your own shit, and you hit the floor and explode.
Apparently
as a shit
rolls
bomb.
around for like
and then
several
make your way to
And then make my way to the
Listen.
bathroom.
There has got to be somebody out there in Hollywood that's looking for that next hilarious scene.
that new Rachel McAdams.
Call Ken. He can reenact it for you. Oh my fuck.
I'm laughing so hard I'm sweaty.
Okay, so I'll do you guys just a little quick question. Have you ever been caught in a public restroom, got in after a night of terrible drinking, sat on the toilet, shit, and then went
Fuck.
Are you kidding me? No toilet paper?
Never, and I will tell you why. Always, because when I walk in that stall, and there had better not just be toilet paper. There'd best be lots of it, just in case.
What if you walk into that said stall and the toilet has been completely destroyed by some other
Next
asshole?
stall.
What about that one?
I'll hold it for another bathroom. Fuck
That happened to me once.
Or shit on the drive there, either way.
That happened to me once, and it still sticks in my craw because I lost one of my favorite pairs of fun socks. That sacrificed.
I almost lost it one time in Walmart in Presque Isle. We were up there and we were walking through the store and it hit me all of a sudden. And I go to the front washroom and it's full. Like, it's like, oh my God. And I was thinking, I'm going to shit myself. Here in Walmart, I'll fit in with most of the crew up there. But holy Christ, and I had to run to the back, and each step I had my legs, just my asshole just clenched up and run into the back. I made it, just barely. You know, because you're sitting there trying to squirm out to shit your pants as you're getting underwear to have to sit down.
I would wager what's worse than no toilet paper is there being toilet paper, but when you going to flush, nothing happening. I've been in that situation where you have to
show the world
ask,
your wares.
like fucking strangers, where the
Has anybody
plunger
ever
is.
shit on their hand before?
Shit on their hand?
Yeah.
You're not talking poking through the toilet paper. You're talking your hands there and you shit.
I'm talking about you have a shit, you go down and you wipe, and what happens when you wipe? You throw the toilet paper down, right?
Well, on the floor? What?
And then all of a sudden your ass lets go again and your fucking hand catches everything. That's never happened to you before?
No, I can say
Every
I've been
shit's an
spared that
emergency,
one.
Ken.
Me neither.